What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution, Isla Nublar Part 7. For all of you who were here for Parts 1 through 6, welcome back to Part 7. For all of you who are new, welcome. I am building the ultimate sandbox in Isla Nublar. Let's go ahead and check out what we currently have as it stands right now. So some of the biggest things that we did in the last episode, as you can see, here's kind of the overview. But some of the biggest things were this entire middle section here. So you can see we added our plains, we added what is like the lake station, and the forest. So yeah, pretty awesome, really excited. I do have a lot of dinosaurs ready to go in these. Well, I mean, as many as I can get, obviously. But we do have the Brachiosaurus, the Camarasaurus, and then we also have the Apatosaurus, which every time I do that one, seems to not want to go. Now, some of the biggest things that did come out since our last video was obviously the 1.4 update. And that has been the reason why this video has been slightly delayed, because I have been playing the challenge mode, as well as some of the other, checking out some of the other changes that has been going on as well. And I am pleased to report that the changes in the dinosaurs, I thought they were great. I think they're good. As far as the challenge mode goes, I don't know. I'm still a little indifferent about that. I'll have to get back to you on that particular one. But, so some major changes. Let's go ahead and release the dinosaurs, because that's kind of the biggest thing overall for this episode. So let's go ahead and get these guys just rolling out. It's just almost like, where did that, like, how did you fit in that center? It's so massive. That's where it all started. It's like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you Brachiosaurus to the park.
Alright, sorry. Just had to show everybody that particular one. Let's get everybody out here. See, this is the little guy. I mean, it's definitely a lot smaller than the Brachiosaurus, that's for sure, as you can see from the... Still good looking, though. Can never go wrong with the long necks. Well, looks like the Apatosaurus just does not want to behave, so we'll continue that one again. A little bit smaller on the neck there. But yeah, exciting times. So while we're waiting for all these guys to get out of here, it looks like they're heading straight for the trees. Just honestly exactly what I thought was going to happen. Is that they all head straight for the food. Do you hear the trees? You can hear like the trees cracking from the dinosaurs walking through it. Let's see if we can hear them up close. It's so cool to see them in the trees. Yeah, that's... This is great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Brachiosaurus to the park.
Okay, so while we're taking a peek at these guys, getting them all released here, I need to set up the next ones. So since we have all of those, let's get the next set of the Mamenchosaurus. And as you can see, they definitely changed the picture from the 1.4 update because it looked identical to the Brachiosaurus. So let's go ahead and do a regular one of those, and I will change the genomes. Get many of the patterns as possible. I haven't seen, actually, the Mamenchosaurus is the only one that I have not seen since the update. Obviously the picture looks quite a bit different, so that is promising, for sure. Okay, so we have that one. Now I was thinking with the next ones, since we're done with those guys, let's go ahead and we have the Ankylosaurus. So we do have a bunch of those guys already. Let's release 4 of these guys. Kind of look like the Triceratops a little bit. Obviously quite a bit different, but still a part of the same family nonetheless. There's a lot of patterns for this one. Alright, and then next we shall... So we still got the Apatosaurus rolling there. So after them, just kind of move down the list. That actually sounds fine to me. Since we're looking to do all these guys anyways. It's going to be really awesome to see all of these dinosaurs released into this middle section. I can already tell just from releasing the long necks. And see, yeah, look at this. The whole idea that I had with these feeders is working out wonderfully. I am really excited to see more of this. Okay, so while we're letting all of those go, some of the biggest changes that I did want to show off while we're waiting. So some of the biggest suggestions that I did have, one of the comments was from Little Drummer Girl, and she had said, if I went to the park in real life and they didn't have clear walls, I'd be pretty annoyed. So I completely agreed with her. I was talking about how I wish they had like see-through walls, but the closest thing we obviously have from concrete to see-through is the steel fences. So what I did is just replaced all of the walls in the pathways. So all of these walls before were just concrete completely, and the only ways to see in were just through the viewing platforms or galleries. So now the whole fronts all the way around are completely open. Oh, looks like the Spinosauruses are not really happy with each other at the moment. But yeah, you can see here now, you can see completely through everywhere. So definitely fix that. Thank you for the suggestion, Little Drummer Girl. I definitely do appreciate it. Alright, so that is that there. I just did, like I said, I replaced all of the concrete with see-through, so that is a little bit more visibility for everybody walking throughout the park, because that is definitely a big thing. Also, too, I did change... Let me just go ahead and get these guys really quick. So some of the other biggest things that I did want to go ahead and just kind of show you guys that I did change was I did name all of the buildings, like most of the buildings anyway. So here's the first Ranger Station. I named it Source Code, and here we have Roland Timbo, Owen Grady, and Robert Muldoon. All of those names will probably be familiar to you if you are familiar with Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. Alright, and then if we move on over here, I changed the Innovation Center to the Hammond Innovation Center. And then I also named all my hotels. So we had the Jurassic Quest Hotel, Treehouse Hotel, and then one of my last hotel over here in the corner, I actually ended up naming it Hotel High Hide. So if all of you remember from Jurassic World when they had the high hide, he's like, you go high. You go up high and you hide. For all of you Rick and Morty fans, this will be a funny one for you. The flesh curtains there. But we have Squanchy, Birdman, and Rick Sanchez. So did get those ones named out. I did have a chance to rename a few of these. Q's Clothes, Sharp Tooth Bar, Jurassic Bowling, Dan's Steakhouse, Q's Toys. Yeah, so I did rename a few of the things. Let's go ahead and take a peek to see how our dinosaurs are doing. It looks like we do have quite a few to release. Let's release that last dinosaur, because I know that we were waiting on that one. Let's go ahead and start releasing these other guys. So I actually, one of the biggest things... Let's take a peek at this one here. Alright, looking good, looking good.
We are pleased to welcome Dinosaurs to the park.
Alright, and another big comment that I did get is from Calf Dean, and it was about the, it would be cool to have a gyro section where it goes through extremely thick jungle, then there's low visibility when passing through out to a less dense, where the sauropod feeders are kind of all there, and that was what my idea was here within this section. So definitely do appreciate that comment. Thank you so much, Calf Dean. Yeah, it definitely worked out great for these guys. I am super stoked about this little section over here. Now, one thing I did forget to do for all of these other guys over here was to actually put out some ground feeders to keep all these guys out over here. So let's kind of just drop these out random, so that way we can keep our dinosaurs happy. And I was also thinking about another thing that you had mentioned as well, Caffeine, about putting trees kind of sporadic out in this section as to not disrupt the dinosaurs and that kind of stuff. I think I probably will put some trees out here. I kind of want to see what it looks like first with all the dinosaurs, just to get an idea, and then place the trees. I don't know. It was just a thought I had. Alright, let's release the Mamenchisaurus. So this will be the first time that I'm seeing this dinosaur since the update, so let's look at it together. Wow. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to say that is a massive, massive change. I look at that coloring too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow, it
we
is.
are pleased to welcome a Mamenchisaurus to the park.
That is really cool. I'd say the Brachiosaurus is still my favorite of all of them, but such a cool dinosaur. I just want to jam-pack this middle full of dinosaurs. There's just going to be so many dinosaurs. So yeah, once I get all of the dinosaurs released, I definitely want to go ahead. Oh, looks like the dinosaurs are heading out into the massive open spot. Wow, I cannot wait to see this whole section. Now that almost makes me wonder if I should put some feeders for those guys all the way out there at the very end. Is it Draco Rex? Looking beautiful.
We are pleased to welcome a Draco Rex.
Corythosaurus. It's got kind of that duck bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Dinosaurs to the party. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Draco Rex to the party.
Looks like we better send in. Let's send in Rick Sanchez. We better send in Rick Sanchez.
Adding to the list.
Unfortunately, he doesn't
Setting
have
additional
his
task.
transport gun with him today, but. Alright, so it definitely looks like I should probably add. I just don't want to take away from this, but I feel like if I guess if I were to try to put this where trees could go, then that way maybe it just doesn't look so weird. Well, that's probably fine for now. We'll just put one out here, right on the edge, since it looks like they're not really going any further than that, which is fine. Looking good so far. I can't wait to see this whole place completely filled. Look at those giant, like, elbow spikes. Yelling out happiness. He's like, I'm finally free. It's dinosaurs. These dinosaurs do look kinda similar. Alright, so we got these guys rolling here. I know this is gonna sound really horrible to say, even though I've owned this game for quite a while now. I think this is one of the only dinosaurs that I think I have not actually hatched the entire time that I played this game. I could be wrong, but for some reason I'm thinking that that is the case. There's just some dinosaurs that, you prefer over others. I don't know what to say. But yeah, definitely starting to come along. I am very excited to get all of these dinosaurs out into this enclosure and to see how we're doing. It looks like the Brachiosauruses, Aptosauruses, Lamentosauruses, it looks like they're all just kind of hanging out over here in the trees, roaming around, which we love to see. Beautiful. And then we also have some that are making their way across the lakes to the other side, which is really awesome. See how awesome it is? Like, he's just wandering on the path. These guys are coming right towards him. How daring, they didn't even stop. Oh, they're just like, nope, we gotta stop now. So awesome, though. Cannot wait to get this whole place filled up. Alright. What do we got left here? Alright. Kind of looks like the iguanodon slightly, like Disney's dinosaur.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
I know it's not an iguanodon, but it's got to be part of the same family, I'm sure. They look pretty dang similar. Let's check that. All 4 of those are still going. Got these guys close to being done. So yeah, we will just let those guys get out into there. Let's go ahead and do one quick overview at this point, just to see. Wow, look at that. I mean, that's a lot. Now I'm thinking, since this enclosure is one massive enclosure to all these dinosaurs, and I mean they would know that specifically, I know they're not going to be happy. A lot of these dinosaurs are not going to be happy. I think we should probably add just a few more ground feeders for these guys. Just so they're not to be so cramped. Not that they are cramped, but let's not let them be, shall we? Alright, let's take a look to see what we got here. Oh, one last one getting out here. So let's see what we got next. The Pachycephalosaurus. Gotta love the Pachy's. Especially from Lost World. With that paleontologist who's just all like telling everybody to run. It's like he's coming right for you. I just remember when the the Lost World Jurassic Park came out. I mean, they did so many new dinosaurs that I think people didn't even know that they wanted to see, that they like added, that people were just so stoked for. I remember I was ecstatic to see all the new dinosaurs. Another armored dinosaur. These would be the dinosaurs I could see that they would use for like military research and stuff. Just, I don't know. I don't know why. They just seem like armored. So, makes sense. Alright, let's release these guys. There's another family of the iguanodon, I would say. Kind of in that same, similar family. Oh, I like that color. Alright, looking good.
We are pleased to welcome a Metaborasaurus to the park.
Metaborasaurus. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are...
So, let's do the Parasaurolophus. I don't know why, like, for some reason I had a problem pronouncing that at that moment. Let's go ahead and do that. We got the wetland pattern on this one. I think that I would like to have more of the Brachiosauruses and the Aptosauruses. Oh, you know what? I didn't even do the Diplodocus. I just now remembered that I did end up missing one, so I do need to do the Diplodocus. So we'll actually end up doing that. How did I miss that one? Alright, we'll get our Diplodocuses going here. Who do we got ready to release? The Pachycephalosauruses. Or the Packies, as they're called. Let's get these guys out. They feature the Packies, like I said, in the Lost World and also in Jurassic World. Sounds like you have a cold or something going on there, huh? Parasaurolophus are really cool. I do really like these dinosaurs quite a bit. And the Diplodocus. I honestly, to tell you the truth, didn't know that there actually were long necks that had spines running up the back of their necks. So the Diplodocus is really cool to me. I knew that there were quite a bit of dinosaurs that did have spines, but not those particular ones. Welcome, my child. see what else we got going here. Pachycephalosaurus. Alright. So, we were on the Pachy's and the Parasaurus. So now we win the Pintoceratops. So we need to release the Pintoceratops. In with all the rest of these guys. Okay, and I already did these guys. So let's move down to the next. Looks like we're getting close to the end. Once I release all of the herbivores, then we shall do a tour in probably in a gyrosphere, I'd probably say. Sauropelta. Let's go ahead and do these guys. Gosh, I don't know about you, but I would love if they would make a real Jurassic Park. Come on, geneticists. We know you have it in you. Like, just recreate some dinosaurs. Let's see it. Oh, we need to add another. Just here. That is not what I meant to do. I love that you can now cancel your incubation, because obviously I made a mistake, which is great. Not a feature that was there before the 1.4 update, so definitely a great feature. Another really cool feature is going into the viewing galleries. Now we can actually look out into the viewing galleries. Let's take a look to see this one, because what are you doing? You're walking weird there, son. Probably hanging out right here at the edge of the fence, just like, look, all my prey is over there in the fields. Is there any way we can open this gate up? Oh yeah, he's totally eyeballing. He's just so like, I'm gonna eat all of you. You just wait. My day's coming. Alright, let's see if we got anybody else ready to release here. But yeah, definitely starting to look awesome. Very excited. I mean, we've already released a lot. We could release the Diplodocus. I know we still have 2 more down there waiting, but let's just go ahead and do it. These are the ones I was telling you that have the spines, as you will see here. But yeah, such an awesome dinosaur. Let's get this other. Let's release the Pintoceratops. Kind of similar to the Triceratops, but quite a bit bigger bill, plus looks like bigger horns, and a little more agile. Looks like it can definitely take off running faster. The Sinoceratops actually reminds me a lot of like hippos, like just big giant hippos. I think they were the hippos of the Jurassic. I don't know. Maybe even the rhinos. They just really look massive, like those ones. You'll see when we get them out of here. Okay, the next one's after these guys. We have the Stegosaurus, which I do actually want to do quite a few of the Stegosaurus. This would be awesome. I think I'm just gonna fill this whole other center with just stegosauruses. Because the stegosauruses, I would probably say, were, when I was a kid and first saw them, well, we didn't see them till the Lost World Jurassic Park, but like that, I mean, I don't know, I just loved the Stegosaurus was always just an animal I loved. So definitely one that I want to have quite a few of in this little spot here. And I was thinking maybe the last ones that I'd end up doing completely would be like the Gallimimus and all those guys. See? Now if you saw what I'm saying about like the rhino or the hippo, like they're just short and stubby and fat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Sinoceratops to the park.
Not to be confused with my dog, who is also short, stubby, and fat. Stegosauruses are definitely, I'd probably say out of all the dinosaurs in the game, for some weird reason the Stegosauruses seem to be the most temperamental. Not sure why, but that is just how they're built in the game. Getting close here to the last final dinosaurs. I'm really excited to do. We'll get the overview shot of all the dinosaurs, and then we will do the tour through the whole thing, which I'm very excited for as well. Something else while we're waiting. Now that we're getting close to the end down over here, I did want to go ahead and show you guys some other changes that I made. As you will notice right over here in the front of the park, I'm sure a lot of you did not notice, is I removed all of the power lines. All of the power lines are gone, all of the transformer, like everything. It's all gone. Because now with unlimited power, I don't need any of that. Yes, unlimited power. Anyways. And back over here, I removed, as you can see, the power stations. I moved the ACU on it a little bit, and I did actually end up calling it the Expendables, and then Bravo Team. So, and then I did obviously add a few shops over here. Still left this Hammond Creation Center, kind of redesigned it a little bit. Added 2 kind of part enclosures, and then added this big viewing area with a T-Rex. So everybody can walk all the way around. If you're kind of getting the idea here, it's a little bit of my idea of what, like kind of a battle arena. A way to test the dinosaurs, per se. And then right here we have our little goat pen, which I thought was just something fun. And if you just stand here and just open the gate, you can just release the goats a couple at a time, just for him to go enjoy. Well, really anybody who's up in here and enjoy. Got a little bit of water as well. So something fun to do over there. Let's go ahead and release the Ceratosaurus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Ceratosaurus to the park.
Alright, and then it's telling me that dinosaurs are ready to release. So let's release our Stegosauruses. Like I said, so one of my favorite dinosaurs. I love these guys. So big.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Stegosaurus to the park.
Oh, yeah, this Stiggy Moloch is also ready. Whole other pin of Stegosauruses, which we are getting down to the wire. Very exciting times. Okay, so, well, let's just get these guys rolling. The sooner we get them out, the sooner we can take our tour and see how amazing this enclosure ended up turning out. I am super stoked. I'm just happy that they ended up having a feature to where I can make it so the dinosaurs do not break out every 5 seconds. Because you know as well as I do if you play this game that all of these dinosaurs do not live together. They probably live together in real life, obviously, in like maybe the Jurassic whatever period, but in this game, they're not all meant to live together. I think since it knows we're getting close to the end, it's just like, I'm gonna make sure you can't release all of these. Who is dead? Looks like...
Understood.
There must be some other ones in here. It's a bummer when you have trees, like you can't really get in there. So much for our dinosaurs living forever, huh? And then we have our ever classic Triceratops, which everyone will remember Sarah from The Land Before Time. That's honestly one thing that I wish that they had in this game, was baby dinosaurs. I just wish you were able to make... like, you could release them as babies. And then, I mean, it's fine if they grow up, but just to be able to release them as a baby would be amazing. I think, anyways. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alright, well, we're at the last few dinosaurs here. I just am wondering if we should release a few of the herd ones, like the Struthiomimus or the Gallimimus, because I know those are some pretty of the bigger ones when it comes to that. I was thinking about releasing some more of those. Let's just go ahead and do it. Alright, we're getting really close down here to the end. Once these incubators are complete, I think that we will actually call it good. Getting close to the end here. These are the last few ones that I was going to release. And then I'm going to take the tour in the gyrosphere of this huge, massive enclosure that I just dumped all of these dinosaurs into. Some of the dinosaurs I did do more than others, but yes. So let's go ahead and do an overview while we're waiting on these guys, just to get an idea of all the dinosaurs that are here in this big, massive enclosure. And voila! So you can see there's a huge split here in the middle with the lake, you have the forest, and the plains. These dinosaurs look cramped. Massively cramped. And I love it. I think it's great. I don't know why they're all cramming together like that. I tried to put the feeders kind of out towards the middles, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. I think one of the things that I was most excited for was this little section here. So that as you're coming through, everybody's just kind of eating here in the jungle. Love it. Cannot wait to get down on the level there. Just wanted to release these last couples that are in here. I think that's it. Alright, well that's it. Let's go ahead and take a tour. Let's start from back over here. We have this one. And furthest back in, the forest station. And we are going to...
welcome a Styracosaurus to the park.
Let's go ahead and drive it. Alright, here we go. So now I've completely filled in this enclosure with all of the dinosaurs that we were looking to do. And let's go see it. Let's change the camera angle, shall we? So here we are. This would be like if we're in the gyrosphere, the view that we'd be seeing. Come into this big open area. Now that I think that we're there, I mean, look at that. It is so awesome. I mean, for us, we don't have to stay on the path, so let's go take a peek at these guys up close. Looks like he put his tail down. Huh? So huge. There's the Diplodocus. There's the Brachiosaurus. You can tell because they're so massive. They're so huge I can't even, like, the camera angle won't go up so you can see its head. There's another one there, though. Oh, look. Gallimimus. Kind of chilling out over here in the forest. I love hearing the trees. Can you guys hear that? Like as if they're walking through the trees. Love it. Alright, let's go this way. Move around this corner. Oh, look. Some more guys over here. Then we round out over here. Into the open fields. Look at these guys. Chilling out here. It's cool to see these two kind of chilling together. Been walking through the water. It's crazy, they're so massive, it just looks like the water's like 2 inches deep. Wow, these are not easy to steer, let me tell you. Let's go ahead and we'll just cross through the water. Wow, look at that Stegosaurus. It's kind of right on the path. Causing a traffic jam, are you? This whole big section though, man, ugh. I mean, look at that. Just drinking from the water's edge, hanging out there, smoking. Oh, this is so much fun. Running around. Let's go out to this big area. Hello, beautifuls. It just seems like there's so much going on. This is exactly how I think I envisioned this going. Was that you would be here just surrounded by dinosaurs. I mean, wow. I think this is also what they envisioned when they invented the gyrospheres, to go into enclosures like this. I'm sure this is exactly what it was. It's so cool. It's so cool. gosh, it is so awesome. I mean, as much as you can say that there are problems with this game or anything like that, when you see something like this, you're just all like, I mean, I'm not going to say that it completely makes up for it, but this is pretty amazing. So, yeah. That has been my big old massive open enclosure in the middle. I mean, I feel like we cram-packed it. Like a massive cram packing. I am kind of curious to see, since now, like I said, since now everybody is here, maybe we kind of do put a few trees, kind of just sporadic. I thought that I had stuck another feeder out here for these guys, but I guess I did not. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like that kind of gives it somewhat of a little bit more natural, plus kind of a little bit more character, I guess. If that's the right way to say that. Dinosaur fighting? Who's fighting? Oh, look at these guys. Pissed at each other. Get them. I almost feel like the other dinosaurs are standing around. Is that what they... Oh goodness. I think he got him. Yep, he totally did. Died in a fight. Well, it looks like the dinosaurs can definitely piss each other off and kill each other. Not that we didn't know that that was a thing.
Heading to collect the asset.
I didn't expect that in this enclosure, but I guess, you know, I did only create 3 of these, so I assume it's probably just like there's one too many of me. Only explanation. Yeah, I do actually, now that the trees are in place, kind of after the fact, I do really like the trees. So thank you, Caffeine, again for that suggestion. Thank you everyone for your suggestions through all 7 parts of this. I definitely do appreciate it. It has been quite a little journey in building this whole park. I mean, you know, we started from nothing and created what we created, so it's pretty awesome. The new update, I would say, is pretty great. I love not having to have any power lines. I love not having to have, you know, to replace all the feeders all the time, that kind of stuff. Now, those are things that you can change if you do love those things, to be able to still continue to keep doing them, because I know it does kind of add like an easier kind of view overall to that. Oh, really quickly, before we do go completely, let's go ahead and open this gate, shall we? He probably doesn't even want to go out. He's just like, I'm fine back in here. Nope, he's going. Probably wants some water. Well, he just now noticed, and he's running. It's like, not today. She is not very happy. Sniffing the air around. Letting her know, hey, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna come bite your ass. So yeah, very, very eventful. Very eventful here. Come on, get at it, ladies. Slowly creeping. I love how she's waiting back here patiently. She's like, I'll let you get your water. Go ahead. And then you turn around. Oh crap. He's like, screw it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die, Tyrannosaurus. I mean, look how much time. I guess don't judge a book by its cover. Because small things can take down big things. Ooh, he's already low on health though. Got like one more bite in him. Come on, T-Rex. Bite on him. Oh, yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. You're dead. Alright. What a fun place to leave the video. I think that that's gonna do it. Thank you so much there, Rexy, for sending us off on such a successful venture. Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate your time. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun making this whole park. If you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead and slap that like button. Also, leave me comments. I would love to know your ideas, your thoughts, what you thought of everything. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Looks like we have more dinosaurs fighting, because it never ends. Looks like, oh my gosh, it seems like the same dinosaurs fighting again. So I think I will just say thanks again for watching, and you guys stay awesome. I've been TieFly85, and always remember, stay awesome.